Hello, everybody. My name is Hazel, and this is my intro for my YouTube channel, which I am very excited about to start. Okay, this is just basically me trying to get everybody to know me better as I'll be starting my YouTube journey. So I was born and bred in Limpopo, South Africa, in a town called Polokwane. I am an only girl child to my parents, and I have three brothers. I'm currently married with 4 children, and I'm blessed in that regard. I went to school in my village, Gamamabulo, and from there my primary education, and then I went to Heriopenheimer Agricultural High School for my high school education, and then from there I went to the Tshwane University of Pretoria, where Tshwane University of what? Technology. Oh my gosh, Pretoria. I'm not gonna delete that. Tshwane University of Technology, where I studied my national diploma in agriculture, and then went on to work for the Department of Agriculture for many years, and while pursuing other short courses as well. And then I'm currently working for Eskom, and I reside in Lephalale. So the decision to start a YouTube channel is basically as a result of some, I don't even know, some experiences in life, that you feel if you can share them with the world, you might help a soul or two, you might save a soul or two. I mean, there's a lot happening in our world today, and some of us have experienced certain things, of course not everything, and other people have their own experiences, in life, in business, in matters of spirituality, in matters of education, love life, relationships. I mean, there's so much content on YouTube that is happening, and one of the things that I've realized is that there is an audience. Honestly, there's an audience for everything. So I strongly believe that if one then comes up with something that will add value, yes, that will add value to the next person's life, then there will always be someone out there who's willing to listen. So that's just my thoughts with regards to basically starting this channel, and that is just my thoughts with trying to have an impact in other people's lives. I'm personally born again. I believe in the salvation and the gospel of Jesus, and that is one thing that I teach to my children. And I believe that even still within the church environment, the Christianity environment, there's still a lot that can be spoken of. There is still a lot that can be discussed about, you understand, because then a lot of people don't fully understand even some of the doctrines and ideologies that they follow. And if you are out there and you're trying to bring forth that understanding, there'll always be someone willing to listen, you understand. So I've had my own fair share of life, basically, but I would talk about some of the highlights of my life, some of the things that I've experienced throughout my life. Also bring in people that have had certain experiences, and we have a conversation, and how did they overcome, how did they get to a point where they decided to get out of whatever low that they possibly found themselves in. We live in a day and age of social media. We live in a day and age of a whole lot of pressure on all angles. I mean, you breathe, you sleep, you eat, you wake up, and you watch social media. There's always somebody who's 10 steps ahead of you, depending on how you receive that, depending on how you how strong you are as an individual. Some of these people are people that you went to school with. Some of these people are people that you come from the same village with. Some of these people are people that you grew up with, literally, like you played with in the streets, and all of a sudden they are booming, all of a sudden they are, so the pressure, the that's why I'm saying, and it has nothing to do basically with jealousy, because some people can then come in and say, no, that's jealous, how you receive them, blah, blah, blah. No, but we all want to progress, as people. We all want to find a spot somewhere in the world of productivity. You don't just want to sit. I mean, with the high unemployment rate in our country, you want to find yourself doing something with your life that enables you to have a certain type of a life that you'd want to enjoy, that you'd want to share with your kids, that you'd want to build something for your children. And when that thing is not happening, then how are you responding? You understand, to the expectation. And we like saying, no, I'm doing things at my own pace, I'm walking my own journey, whereas in reality is most people go to bed in tears. You go to bed in tears because then there's always a Mariah who is the same age of you, with you rather, who sat next to you in primary school, and they're doing way, way, way better. Maybe it was circumstances in life that led you to that spot. There's so many things that happen in our lives that have certain consequences where we find ourselves not necessarily happy with the end result. You understand? So it doesn't have anything to do with jealousy, really. It has everything to do with your own personal checkpoints that you've set at one point in your life, and they're just not coming true. You understand? How do we respond to that? The depression that comes with it, the pressure that comes with it, the pain that comes with it. You understand? How do we respond basically to such? So this is just going to be a space where we talk about just about everything that affects our lives, our victories, our challenges, our wins, the being there for the next person, our hopes, our dreams, our desires, our faith, in God, and how do we want to impact the world? How do we want to see the world changed? What is even our understanding of changing the world? You understand? Because when you talk about changing the world, people start talking about big money, and that is not what we're saying. With the little that you have, you can identify a child from an unfortunate, disadvantaged background, and you adopt them, not fully, but you can just ensure that on a monthly basis they've got basics. On a monthly basis, their needs are met, in the smallest way possible. And that is the kind of change that we will be talking about on this platform. So, and I'd also like to rope in the youth. I'd want to talk about challenges facing the youth, challenges facing our kids, challenges facing this generation that is being brought up in the under social media scrutiny. The level of bullying is different, and the type is different. You do something, allow me to say, stupid, and it's all over TikTok, it's all over Facebook, it's everywhere, and you then have strangers, people you've never met, people you'll possibly never even meet in your life, having an opinion about your circumstance. And I think that brings a different type of pressure altogether, where it's so unnecessary, you understand? But these are the times we live in. How can they even manage social media to begin with? Should they even be there in the first place? You understand? Because I think that it's there. It's a powerful tool. I mean, it's a powerful tool, but how it is consumed, how it is used, how it is utilized in general, then that becomes a debate, altogether. So we're just gonna be here for everyone. We're gonna be here to be talking about a whole lot. I know this is an intro. It was supposed to be about me. Maybe there's nothing that interesting about me. Don't you think? Maybe there's just nothing interesting about me. I mean, what can you say? I'm a mom, and maybe one day I'll host a mom, and a mom would tell us what are some of the mommy challenges, mommy beautiful moments, mommy happy times, parenting in 2022. We're going to 2023 soon, so we'll just be here to share, to laugh, to groom, to encourage, to let the next person know that you're not alone. We basically there for you. We want this platform to the dream is to even rope in, suppose we talk about finances. Yeah, suppose we talk about finances, and then we rope in a financial expert. We talk about love. We rope in somebody who's dealing with relationships. We talk about depression. We rope in a therapist, or those type of things, because there are different challenges that people face on a daily basis. And the idea is to reach out to everybody as much as we can. The idea is to let that mommy know who has a child, a problematic child, know that you are not alone. And this is how so and so went through that issue. This is how you can attempt to face the issue, and just somebody to give you a hug, somebody to hold your hand, somebody to tell you that it's gonna be okay. Because the biggest problem in our country that I have realized is that there is a lot of don't tell people your problems, and then you go to bed with your problems. They're too much for you. You cannot handle it. You cry, you lose weight, you get sick, you get a heart attack, you get depression, you get all sorts of things because they told you don't share. But I personally don't believe that is always the best way of dealing with issues. There's always somebody you can trust. Maybe not your neighbor, maybe not your cousin, but there's always somebody you can trust. You understand? We've got pastors, we've got counselors, we've got social workers, people that are expected to be discreet, people that are expected by profession to be confidential with your information. You understand? So I just want to create a safe haven, and I just want to talk and share issues where every single person will understand that there's always hope. Basically, there is always hope, and there is always a way out. Well, this was supposed to be an intro, but then I ended up talking about a whole lot of things, but it's still okay. I'm gonna keep it, because then this is your home of hope. And for every single teenager out there, I'm your mommy's next best friend, because then I'm going to be talking to you about issues that affect you. And I hope you will listen to me, and I hope you will you will try to rethink some of the decisions, that you would want to take and make as a young person. Please like, please comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope this is going to be a very exciting journey starting today, moving forward. Thank you. Peace.